Another option for rent collection, which I don't think I talked about. I talked about a whole bunch of them, but I don't think I ever mentioned this one, right? So let's just say that your tenants aren't very tech savvy, or they don't have bank accounts, or a whole other amount of crazy reasons, but right, maybe they can't. So like our property management software has a tenant portal. If they don't have email or internet or whatever, they might not be able to do it, right? Or like a website like Cozy, right? So that kind of like strikes those out. And most likely, they're probably not going to have checks, so they won't be able to pay rent via check. So usually, sometimes the only option is cash. And we absolutely never take cash, because that's just a pain, right? You can't ever scale having to collect rent unless you have an office, and even then you still don't want to take cash. But what you could do, you could provide the tenants a bank account number and an account name, and they could go to that bank on the first of every month and deposit that directly into that bank account. So that makes it easy on you. It's not a hassle for you. It is a hassle for them, but it's a hassle for them because their own fault, or maybe that's just whatever, right? So obviously this will work if you run it properly, right? So you don't want them to like drop it into your personal account, because that's obviously not how you should be running your business anyway, right? The property should be in an LLC or a trust or whatever you have it in, right? Whatever your lawyer tells you your property should be in, but let's just say it's in an LLC. That LLC should have, I don't know, my whatever address property LLC bank account, right? So that way you tell them, here's the bank, here's the number, and you put it into 123 Main Street LLC, and they just deposit the money directly to you. So that is, I think, another way, another option for tenants to pay cash if the property management software or whatever normal way of rent collection doesn't work. It is a pain for you because you, or a property manager, or whoever, right? It adds an extra step. If they were just to pay through the property management software, that would automatically get logged in like the property management tracking of all the rent paid. So you don't have to do that. This way you have to open up a bank account, look to see that the money was paid, make sure that it was from the right person, right? And when you get to a certain scale, it's kind of hard. If you got 10 people paying X amount of money, you don't know who's paying what, right? So that's another hurdle. But anyway, you have to go through to the bank, open it, look at it, and then update your property management software so you track everything correctly and you know how much money you got coming in. So hopefully this video helped, and if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great weekend.